Welcome to another episode of the Quip Corners Book Corner. And yes, this is part of the summer reading series. My guest has been here before. You'll see her bio in a bit, and please join us in the book corner. Welcome back to the Quip Corners Book Corner, Miss Joanne.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here again.
Yes, the last time we chatted, you had dropped a hint that there was a book in the works. I remember
Yes.
that.
Okay.
Okay, so
Yes.
tell me more about this book, please.
Well, it's a novel, my first novel. I co-authored it with my dear friend who's now with the Lord.
Oh,
Um, she got cancer and passed on, but Shirley and
sorry to
I,
hear that.
we shared a house for many years, and our dream was to have an Airbnb, which
Okay.
we ended up doing.
Mm-hmm.
And anyway, the book is a romance mystery novel.
Okay.
And it's basically about two ladies who grew up as kids, went their separate ways. Um, Janice got married, had a couple kids and a dog, and then her husband died in a fire. He was a firefighter saving a little boy. And then Janice became a missionary in Africa, and then her parents got killed in a car accident.
Oh,
And so she came home. So the two of them bought this beautiful home, a fixer-upper, but the
yeah.
one they had their eye on for since they were children,
Mm.
a Victorian type home.
Yes, yes.
So they buy it and start getting it fixed up.
Mm-hmm.
And so then they need a fix-it man. The man they had, uh, his daughter got in an accident and he had to leave and couldn't help. So they advertised. And this undercover CIA guy, who's a handyman, took the spot. Then they needed a cook, and his brother happened to be a cook. So,
Okay.
well, two guys and two gals, romance develops. Meanwhile, the CIA agent has been brought into the town to help solve murders that have taken place the last 3 years on July the 1st.
Oh.
And so they're afraid there's going to be another one, but they
Mm-hmm.
can't get to the bottom of why these murders are taking place. So
Occurring.
he's brought in for that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a mixture of what goes on in the house, in the sanctuary with all the different people that come and visit,
Mm-hmm.
and the romance and the plot with the murder all mixed into one.
How did you come up with that title, Sanctuary? Because I must confess, when I saw the title, the first thing that came to my mind was, your pastoral background, your ministry background. So I was like, is she writing about a church? You know, so please tell me, how did you come across that title?
Well,
How did you both come up with that?
Shirley and I used to call our house the sanctuary, and people would
Oh,
come and go, and we'd minister here and all of that. So the sanctuary has always been kind of in our mind,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
and we thought that would be a good
It is.
title for an Airbnb or a bed
Yes,
and breakfast,
yes,
especially with
yes.
ministry. So that's how the
Oh.
title came up.
Oh, and that's so beautiful because I mean, if I just think about the word sanctuary, it already, um, shall I say, evokes that sense of safety
Yeah,
and
safety and
care.
peace. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and
Nice.
that's what we wanted it to do.
Mm-hmm.
The publisher, the first book cover was a haunted house,
Oh,
and I said no because it was murder and mystery. I said no,
no,
that doesn't
no.
fit. So a friend of mine, actually Shirley's daughter, found the
Yeah.
picture.
Oh, can we see?
Yeah,
Okay,
a
nice. Oh, that's
beautiful,
beautiful.
yeah, wrap around
The porch.
porch,
Yeah, you
with
said that the last time.
white wicker, Yeah,
Yes.
so it's
Nice.
beautiful. So
Yeah.
she found the picture and sent it to me, and I sent it off, and that's what they did. So
Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing how sometimes, you share your vision with the publisher, and when they come up with something, you're like, what?
like, where did that come from? I don't think they read the book,
You're like,
But
how
anyway,
on
yeah,
earth? Oh, that's good. I'm glad you got a picture that you liked. I remember working with a friend of mine, and we were working on her book. I helped her edit it, and then it went to the publisher, and then they sent cover designs. And, to your point, when they brought the cover, we're like, what are you guys talking about?
yeah, a real disconnect.
Yes, real disconnect. Very nicely put. Yeah. So, can you read something from your book to us, please?
Okay, sure. Let me see. Um, I think the Grace Room will be an ivory with walnut ash floors. The Joy Room will have to be bright. I think splashes of bright yellow. I am still thinking about it. Then Janice sighed and was gone off in a dream world. Janice left her knowing that she would not hear anything she said for a while as she walked away and thought about Raymond, wondering if he needed any help. Raymond was trying out some new recipes, which were a little more time consuming. So when Janice came and offered her help in the kitchen, he was delighted. You came along just at the right time. I'm a little behind trying out some new recipes to tantalize the taste buds of our guests. Good. What can I do? It was fun working together, and she wished she could spend more time in the kitchen with Raymond, but
Mhm.
her own schedule was pretty heavy. She loved it when she could fit in some time to not only help him, but to spend quality time with him. If they could just become engaged and then marry, then they could have all their
So
evenings
sad.
together. Her
Oh,
face went red just thinking about the possibility.
oh, nice.
Yeah. But
When you started reading that piece, I was like, is she reading it because I'm in yellow? But I was like,
oh no.
interesting. I know. It was like splashes of yellow. I was like, okay, I guess I dressed for the part.
Well, each room is
A different
very
color.
detailed, decorated.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yes. And I like the fact that the room names are virtues,
Yep.
right?
Yep. Yeah.
Beautiful.
They're
Beautiful.
beautiful rooms. Shirley was a decorator, and our home is very decorated very nicely. So
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah. Well,
So
I'm
just so
sorry
you
to hear
know,
about the. Sorry, go on.
I was going to say, just so you know, Raymond was thinking along the same lines as Janice and was beginning to plan his approach. He had even considered buying her a ring. He was feeling that the relationship had developed to a place where she was ready to accept his proposal.
Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, but really sorry to hear that you lost your friend. I hope
Yeah.
they're doing well. Her family's doing well.
Oh, yes. She actually died 12 years ago. So
Yeah,
it's been a lot of time to get over it and to go
you
on with their
ever.
lives.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Wow, wow. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
thank you for sharing this book with us. I know it's available on your website on Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon Reader's Magnet, and it will soon be available on Writer's Branding.
Okay,
And yeah, but it's all my books are on Amazon. You could
nice.
purchase them there. Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you.
So you'll enjoy it. It's a good read. It's a fun read,
Nice.
and it touches all. If you're into romance, if you're into mystery, it will touch both those
Nerves.
pangs in your heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Well, thank you again for joining me in the Quip Corners Book Corner, Miss Joanne.
Well, thank you so much for having me, and the Lord bless you.
Amen. Amen. And you too.
Thank you. Bye-bye now.
Bye now. The sanctuary. You know how there are words that evoke particular emotions for you? That's what happened when when she had said, oh, she wants to talk about her book titled The Sanctuary. And it's sweet to hear a bit about the sanctuary. Sad about her friend that passed on, but it's great when friends get together and do something worthwhile. You'll see information on how you can get copies of the book below, and I look forward to connecting with you through another episode of the Quip Corner. God bless you. Bye now.